Hey there, it's the Heir of Carthage bringing you an Age of Empires 3 video. I wanted to show you all this. I think it had been requested by a few people. I am going to make a video out of all of my games just to show you what I've got. This actually used to be my favorite game until Rome Total War came along. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, this game isn't the same kind of game as Empire Total War. Thus, to me, it's not quite as fun, but I do like it a whole lot. I used to play it pretty much non-stop before I got the Total War series. So I'm going to make a... on this game you have home cities, and you can use them to help you out in the game. So I'm going to play as the Spanish. My city name will be Carthago Nova. So New Carthage, how about that? And then my explorer. You have like a hero kind of character, like an explorer. There we go. There's my explorer. So we're gonna create the city. So now the screen's gonna switch. So this is my home city of Carthago Nova. Build a deck here. I need to put together a deck of cards. You can use these during the game to help you. And basically it's shipments that come to you during the game. I'll actually cut off here in a moment and come back after I get this done, because you probably don't need to see this part. Alright, I'm back. This is the game setup screen. I'm just going to play a regular skirmish match. I've got basically the map is going to just be some random map. There's going to be 3 of us playing, and I'm just going to let the computer choose randomly. As you can see, I'm playing as a Spaniard. It assigns you this little avatar, so no, I haven't picked a girl for my avatar. That's just the personality that they give Spain on here is Queen Elizabeth, I believe. I'm going to leave the difficulty on moderate. I may have trouble with that because I haven't played this game in so long, and I'm going to make the game a free-for-all, so there's no teams. Alright, so let's get started. It looks like I'm playing against the French and the Russians, as you can see by the other teams, and the map is Hispaniola, so there's going to be some naval fighting and some land fighting. Alright.
It will be a pleasure to crush you beneath my boot heel.
Town center, that was the Russian threatening me. Isn't that typical? So in any case, there's my explorer. He's got a little dog with him to help him out. You can send your explorer out to help explore the map, just like in other games of this type. And you can also uncover treasures. And yeah, they have like gold and food and wood, whatnot, and treasures that help you out. Yep. So I just need to get my explorer out here. My peasants are picking up these nice little wood crates here. That's just food and supplies that were sent from the home city to help get us started. In my town center, I can recruit basically more settlers. I call them peasants. That's just because I'm used to the old Age of Empires 2. And yeah, I was a big fan of that game. Really liked it. So I need some food. I'm going to send my settlers over here to start hunting turkeys. Food is the kind of the prime resource that you need to get started in the Discovery Age. Of course, if you haven't ever played Age of Empires before, it's all about advancing through the different technological phases. And the first age in this game is called the Discovery Age. It's supposed to represent the period when the European nations first started expanding into the New World. So anyway, I'm going to come back here in a few minutes and show you what I've accomplished. Alright, I'm back. I've made a little progress here. I've built a house. This helps you have more population. And I've also built a market where you can research economic technologies. And basically I just want to research those as quick as I can because it helps me gather food, wood, and gold quicker. And that's pretty much the lifeblood of this game, is getting resources quickly so that you can build an army. And right now I'm doing okay, but I haven't played the game in forever, so don't think that I'm like a master of this game. I used to be pretty good at it, although anytime I'd play online I would lose. The people who play online, I didn't really like the way they played. Like the way they would play, you can't really build any military units in the Discovery Age, and so it'd just be a race to who gets to the next age. And whoever got there first would build like 3 musketeers from the barracks, and they'd just come kill all your peasants, and there was nothing you could do about it. So it wasn't really much of a war. It was like your peasants versus like a militia army or something. It was pretty lame. So I quit playing it online because I got irritated. And maybe I'll try it again sometime in the future, but I'm not counting on it. So I'm about ready to advance to the colonial age, which is the second age. And if you can see right here, I have a little 1 there. That means I have a shipment that I can send from my home city. I'm going to ship in a couple of settlers because it'll help me gather resources quicker. So yeah, that's what I've built so far. I've still got my explorer out here, taking care of business. I found a couple of treasures. I'll have to show you that here in a moment. And again, I'm going to come back after I've made some progress so I can show you different aspects of the game. Alright, I've advanced to the colonial age. You can see here I've been sent a little wagon cart from my home city where I can build an outpost. Outpost is a defensive building. I'm going to put it out here for now. And you can see my buildings have upgraded to this nicer looking Spanish design here. And I have new research to be done at my market to help me gather resources quicker, so you always want to do that as soon as possible. Also, my settlers here. So this is like the lazy peasant tab. You can click on it and it shows you which one of your peasants needs to be whipped because they're not working. No, not exactly, but I like to say that. And so now that I'm in the colonial age, I want to keep cranking out more settlers. You actually need a whole lot of them. Because, like I said, the quicker you can gather resources, the more, I guess, deadly your army will be, and the more well-funded. Keep cranking out troops if you take losses. I have another shipment from my home village, or my hometown. I'm going to send these 2 outpost wagons so I can defend my city. You get shipments by gaining experience, and you gain experience by killing enemies. Like, let's watch right here. My explorer's about to kill off this Russian explorer. Another shot or 2 maybe. No, he got away. I would have gotten experience points, and as you get experience points, this green bar grows here, and when it goes all the way, you get a shipment from your home city. And shipments are actually very useful, and each faction kind of has their own unique shipments that they can receive. And some factions, you know, they have really, really good ones. Something you have to be aware of if you play on multiplayer, what your opponent will be capable of receiving. So again, I'm gonna drop off and come back when I've advanced a little. Okay, here's the first skirmish of the game. The French has let some crossbowmen wander into my area. So I'm sending my little army. I have some pikemen and some crossbowmen that I sent from my home city. So this isn't going to be much of a fight. Oh, actually, sorry, I don't have crossbowmen. I have pikemen and these rodolero troops, which are just sword and shield infantry, kind of relics from the medieval era. And then I have my outpost there helping to protect. So the first enemy units that ventured into my Spanish settlement were destroyed, as they should have been. So that was the little first peek of the fighting. As the game goes on, I'll get gunpowder units and a lot better troops. And this is actually going to be the end of my first video. No, there wasn't a whole lot of action on here, but you can see that I'm basically just building my settlement and preparing for the fight that's definitely going to ensue. I'm going to go ahead and build some stables there where I can train cavalry units as well. So hope you're enjoying the video thus far, and whenever I get some action, I'll actually come back on and show you that. So basically, well, sorry, I guess I'm not quite done. Basically, this game is just gather resources, build buildings. You have to build homes for your people to have population. For your population to increase, here's what your population is. And then you build military buildings to train troops, and economic buildings to help you speed your resource gathering. So just about like any other typical strategy game. Alright, now it's the end of the first video.
You won't hold that native village for long.